Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Rants 3 Kingdoms 14. I'm Serious JG. We're still rolling along. I take too much time with each turn, but in fact, like 3 years in game time have passed, and we've conquered most of China. So we're actually making pretty good speed in terms of game time spent. We reached level 7 fame, which means we got to appoint Shingen Takeda, famous Three Kingdoms officer Shingen Takeda. He replaced somebody who had been battle. Now Shingen Takeda is in there doing domestic policy, and ultimately what this means is we have all the domestic policies maxed out. We can be building super cool ships. Does that mean I can finally actually... Let's see here. No, that thing is still grayed out. Oh, wait, Shingen hasn't actually taken effect yet. I think once we have the ability to build the ultimate ships, we can teach people that tactic. Which will just mean more fame. My entire strategy has not been to conquer China. It's been to teach people a obscure technique that can only be used with the fanciest of ships, and will probably never actually happen during the Let's Play. Let's get on with things here as Lita's grandma marches up to the army and prepares to be part of the attack on Wu Wei. Oh, come on. I wish you'd be a little faster. The hidden poison plot is a success. Order in Zhang is deteriorating. Thanks, Li Jingming. You almost could be a real officer, but you are a great officer. How should we proceed with this prisoner? I'm going to offer Ma Chao a job. He's not going to accept it, of course. What a funny one you are. Alright, Ma Chao. You're going to jail. You belong in jail, Ma Chao. You're going to jail. And thus, he goes to jail. I'll protect our allies at all costs, even though no one's attacking me right now. We won't need to worry about attacks from Tsunsa army until after next month. We got a restrained tome and an inferno tome. People in Dong'an and Anding. Queen Ji's allies have arrived in Tianshui. I made a bigger name for myself. One day the heavens shall know my name. Well, you are the emperor, so you kind of... I'd say you've succeeded in that. Balance sheet has arrived. I believe that keeps them out of range of, I think they have a range of like 2 hexes. So that's 3. I guess I'm being extra safe. Okay, we'll see. Main thing is for us not to have Sun Da's unit get wiped out. Did I save at the end of that video? The last video? Just in case. I did. Are you still... You're still going after Zhang Lu. Zhang Lu has 612, 305. You would kick his butt, so let's keep you away from him. Well, we'll leave this for now. We'll see where that guy goes. If he stops following, Otherwise, who could go after him? Because I don't want to invite them to actually attack us, you know? Yeah, I don't have officers here who can lead large units. I need to... Okay, poking Liu Zhang, ironically, oddly enough, despite him being a shit officer, or a shit leader, I shouldn't have poked him, because I didn't have good officers in Hanzhong to deal with a counterattack of any kind. So, shame on me. We'll get it straight, though. Okay, so now I've got officers here. Nobody has particularly fantastic conquer land for whatever reason. I thought Angman Moran had good conquer land, but... We'll have you finish off commerce, and then hopefully I'll remember to switch you to agriculture. Okay, now you are the guy who I will be short one overseer in Chang'an, or because I had you coming over to take over. Yes, my liege. Alright, so we got Tian Shui set up. It's not the greatest city ever, but it'll be alright. Fajiang continues to be pretty good. Though actually I might want to get somebody with better... Yeah, we'll put Falger in charge for right now. He is lawful, meaning public order is more likely to increase. Okay. And am I just out of... No, I got the Dong. That's right, the Dongs showed up. I summoned the Dongs. The rise of the Underdongs has occurred here. You in particular are an underwhelming Dong. As you command, I will bring these people a sense of peace, even though you turned over the main city to Zerfall. Okay. It's Chang'an changing focus slightly, and by slightly I mean they're developing something else, which is changing focus. I don't know why I said slightly. Luoyang is getting ready to become a medium city, or small, or whatever the hell you get when you get 222. I think gives you medium. 333 I think gives you large. Yeah, Zhuchang has 333 and it is large. Wan has 332 and it is medium. Okay. You are almost out of stuff. You are going to need to sell food just to not... Yeah, just to avoid going out of business here before the transport unit arrives, you need to sell food. That's a shame. It's getting close to time to actually start organizing an attack on Yuan Shao. I keep hoping that we can keep peace with Sun Ce until he passes, but I also feel like it's not fair. Like, I need to avoid setting up an alliance with him, give him a chance to decide if he wants to attack us. You guys all want to requisition gold? Come on, guys. Sap the strength for 400 gold. Why not? It's worth 400 gold to piss off that guy. We already killed his dad. Let's we can't just let it go at that. We murdered his dad. There's no way that we could stop pissing him off now. Shooting Yumao is plotting against we haven't gotten an in-character comment from him. I don't know if he's still watching the series or just ran out of shit to say. But yeah, I'm planning on shooting. Being involved with the attack on Yuan Shao. So hopefully that will give him a chance, if he feels like it, to get involved with saying stuff. All the wise guys. I guess I'll just do your proposals. And investment. And then anyone who's actually working on the core of the city that they're in. And none of you guys are. Man, Lang Ling's commerce is pretty good. One month left for our trusted alliance with be difficult to secure cooperation. Not the right time for this. I just want to see if we can do those other books yet. Nope, not yet. I'm not going to bother with going through all that menuing for that little bit of fame right this minute. We will see about rewarding the rewarders. Fantastic. I'm really fired up now. Any of these guys' loyalties fallen off yet? Nope. Not yet. Any place we are being told to search? Nope, and all we're getting out of most of these cities right now is tomes. Let's jump back into a turn. Alright, so you are not going to be able to watch this area. I'm watching Wu Wei. But Anime Man Lent here is chasing after our leader. He's 1 hex north of Bai Shui Gate, so let's see. We can check, see where he went, but in the meantime, this is where our eyes need to be, because if Ma Tang is going to make a last stand, it's obviously now. It might take a turn before everyone's in position, but I do have my guys on order to take their final positions for the assault on Wu Wei. Appeared much since the army and Zhang agreed to be allied has ended. I don't know, we should stay in this place forever. Oh man, Fancy Hat Man. He's escaped. GAP has probably grown in size. Yeah, but say I don't think anything fancier than that was going on. So GAP, we are going to want to check on what they're developing. Oh, and Liu Yang as well. Reports have come in that plague spreading in Ji has been suppressed. That's good news. 2 of Wu Ji's allies have arrived in Anding. We haven't been going after personnel lately. I do hear they're gaining into towns. Well, you know, tell us where to go find someone fancy. Wang Ji has escaped. The nerve! After we'd finally caught them, too. Yeah, Jiang Zhu is really... He's the core of my entire mission. It's been about that guy. I'm curious now who he is. No, not that. All force, officers, force, Matang. Where you at, Matang? You're right in the middle. There's no fast way to get to you. Okay. This guy just escaped. General under Liang Province Inspector Wei Kang and cousin of Yang Fu. In 213, when Wei Kang was killed by Ma Chao, he was visited by Yang Fu and Li Cheng when they were discussed avenging Wei Kang. Encouraged by his mother, he decided to raise an army and staged a revolt against Ma Chao. With Zhao Ang and Yin Feng, he was defeated by an enraged Ma Chao in battle, but they managed to drive Ma Chao away when reinforcements from Shi Hao Yuan arrived. So he's one of the guys who, I guess he went with his adversary is Ma Chao, but he's one of the guys who went. Oh, Zhao Ang was, she's a well-bred young lady with a secret passion for adventure. Zhao Ang was one of the folks who I'm curious about. Oh, no, he's not. I confused him with Zhao A. He was the inspector, and he was hesitant his son to Ma Chao's army, but his wife, Wang Yi, convinced him that vengeance took priority. He kept on fighting even after his family was slain after losing Li Cheng. So he's married to Wang Yi. I thought Wang Yi was married to, Oh no, Wang Yi. Yeah, okay, this is. Oh, she's the playable character in Dynasty Warriors who's like obsessed with murdering Ma Chao. So this guy is her husband, who does not make it to Dynasty Warriors. Although I guess he gets killed by Ma Chao, and that's why. I don't know. There's a whole backstory with Wang Yi that I don't understand that well because I don't remember it from the novel. Alright, well, we should be launching an attack there shortly. Looks like you guys are heading back, but you have continued. Kublai Khan in Xanadu did Kublai Khan a stately treasure dome decree. He is continuing the assault. And his unit, too, is powerful enough to wipe out Zhang Lu. Not only does he have me outnumbered, he's got better combat stats. He hasn't quite cut us off yet, but he's close. He can't catch Zhang Lu, though. Zhang Lu, if necessary, will retreat away towards Tianshui, and I don't think he'll be caught. So his maneuver is 16, and your maneuver is 29. Uh-oh. It could be a problem. I mean, as long as Zhang Lu isn't killed in combat, it's probably fine. We've only had like one officer captured up to this point. We got enough people for all the zones here. Yeah. Okay, let's put somebody in charge of commerce who's actually good at it. Actually, you've got guys to spare, huh? Chen Kun. Not a lot, but you got Lita's grandma, who's not currently acting as an overseer. So Lita's grandma is probably going to transfer down to Hanzhong and be part of the army fighting Liu Zhang when all this is over. Unless I decide to send him back east to be part of the attack on Yuan Shao. there anybody at Anding who I can send down to Hanzhong right now? Panzer is not doing anything. Definitely got some extra guys here. I'm gonna want Does Zhu Huang have a title? I know Zhu Huang almost got executed for not being respectful enough to well, anyway. I'll start Panzer on his way down to Hanzhong, and other people might follow at a later time. Because some people are in the middle of conquering another city, and there's no point in pulling them out. And some of the guys who are here now will replace the guys who... Because he's the governor. So I guess somebody else will be the new governor. Perhaps I'll head off to Hanzhong. You're damn right you're going to head to Hanzhong. That's the order from the Emperor. Come on, Panzer. Don't get all coy now. I guess I'll obey the orders of the Son of Heaven. If you don't think Yuan Shu should be the Son of Heaven, you probably should have done something about it a little earlier, Panzer. Like, if you're just like, this guy, I mean, I'm not going to take this Emperor's orders too seriously. Like, well... I wonder if building all those arrow towers did piss off Sun Tzu, because I've got people in the comments suggesting the way that the advisor, who's like weird, he's no longer Zhou Yu, it's weird anime man, but the advisor is like trying to talk Sun Tzu out of going along with us on stuff. He's famous and popular. The wise and popular, that guy. The wise and popular, Chen Gui. He is like a famous officer, isn't he? I mean, all of them are kind of known for something, but... He's got a super old man portrait. He's the father of Cheng Dai. His loyalty guided him to plot with Cao Cao and betray Lu Bu. He and his son Cheng Dang manipulated Lu Bu, contributing to Liu Bei and Cao Cao's victory. Yeah, I did remember his name from that. So he doesn't really make it into Dynasty Warriors games, but he was a big part of the Cao family, or Cao finishing off Lu Bu. Lu Linqi gaining more and more battle experience doing battle with a wall. She's the Mr. Serious of her era, which Mr. Serious's era was. Also, Three Kingdoms. It's just a prior Let's Play. Mr. Serious was fun. He was one of the first, like, fun, zany, like, became a running gag characters in one of my RTK LPs. Because at the time, people were submitting characters, but they were getting random rolls for the stats, and he just got terrible stats. So the guy who submitted him, who I haven't seen a comment from that guy in years, but he was a regular at that time, and he was having fun with the whole thing, and he was like, oh yeah, I like the idea, because like I was kind of babysitting Mr. Serious. I would always find him things to do so he would get deeds. Like, he would go attack a gate that wasn't being defended, because that still takes troops and a few turns, but you can't really lose, and you get deeds for conquering a gate. So like, I would use him for stuff like that, but then eventually he made a comment like, his idea for Mr. Serious wasn't... my idea for Mr. Serious is like he's mildly developmentally challenged, but he wants to do a good job, and he really appreciates it when people tell him he's doing a good job and give him encouragement. But somehow, the actual guy role-playing, especially here, is just like, yeah, he's like all mentally like deranged, and he's like a child molester. Like that came up in a comment way deep into the LP, and I was like, wait, what? No, I never had this notion that he was like a weirdo child molester. He was just supposed to be really slow. Let us sabotage Lu Jiang of Sun Tzu army while we can. I don't like that idea, Bean. He wants to requisition gold. He wants to hold a banquet. I guess loyalty has slipped enough that banquets are a thing. No, Bean, we are not going to provoke, like, the way I'm playing this, like, Yuan Shu has been arranged, like, Yuan Shu's advisors keep getting him to greenlight these alliances with Sun Tzu, but in Yuan Shu's mind, Sun Tzu is already his vassal. And he doesn't need to do that. It's just like, I'm kind of treating him like it's his own force. He gave me the Imperial Seal, and I loaned him troops that I can recall at any time. But I'm allowing him to conquer things in my name. He's a good kid. His dad was always loyal. And I am not going to do anything to harass Sun Tzu. Like, if Sun Tzu decides he wants to poke the Imperial Beast, that is on his head. I am not going to do, like, passive-aggressive shit where I mess with them. That is not my plan. Guanling. So again, I keep switching how I do this. Now we've got lots of gold, but I do kind of feel like, well, I know that you're already an overseer, and your work gets decreased if you actively do a mission, and it usually comes out to the benefit. Like whatever increase agriculture was going to have under Taiken, directly from him as overseer will be decreased because he also had a mission, which is this proposal. But overall, we'll get more than we did if we didn't do the mission. What I'm getting at is that the bonuses you get from this could be smaller than they appear. But at the end of the day, now we've got so much freaking gold. It's like, well, if you're improving the core, I'll go with it. I'm not clear on what investment does, but I always go with it because it seems like whatever it does is permanent. Guanling's commerce is almost at 600. I wonder if that is enough. Will that get it up to level 3? Is that what we're talking about here? Oh yeah, it's going up to level 3 on the or level 4 on the next turn. Excuse me. All right, what else? What else? What else? So we're not allied with any forces. If I was to propose an alliance with Sun Tzu, yeah, we can get it. We're pretty much guaranteed to get it. The question is, will they propose one with us if we don't propose one? Or if we just let it sit, what will happen? Will it degrade on its own? I don't know. Alright, so we're having Xi Hao Yuan and Pang, or Zhu Huang, excuse me, not Pang Day, Zhu Huang, are just hanging in the wings to support Sun Da. If anyone comes after Sun Da, they will attack, and meanwhile, Lita's grandma will actually lead a direct assault as well. And it probably won't happen in the next video because of the rate at which I move through these turns, but it looks like Ma Tang he probably won't survive the year. He might survive into mid-December. I guess it's early and late. They don't have a mid. So, I don't know. What a mid-city. What else do I usually do? Reward. That's 7,000. Ah, fuck it. That's kind of expensive, but I do like to keep everyone at 100. I've got enough money now to just keep people at 100. I don't have to spend wisely anymore. And I should hire as many of these guys as I can Even the ones that only take like 1 day to get, I should try to hire. That's 15 days, but still. Because even just waiting around for Ma Teng's force to fall, it's always possible that it's always possible that these guys, Cao Cao's going to get Ma Wan. It's always possible that somebody will just escape while we're waiting for Ma Teng's final city to fall, which would be annoying. So I'm going to call it a video, and when we come back next time, folks, we will possibly in the next video, if not then really shortly after, be finishing off Ma Teng and the first member of the alliance to end Zhongamania will fall. Catch you next time.